What's up, guys? Quick little thing before the video begins. We recorded this on March 15th. Today is March 16th while I'm editing this, and some things have changed. Some people have been getting tagged already, and contracts are beginning to get signed. So I've indicated that throughout the video. So enjoy. Alright, what's poppin', sports fans? Welcome to the IFF Sports Channel, if and only if. My name is Jared. I'm joined by Ken and Jordan, and IFF is a one-stop shop for all things sports, analysis, predictions, news, highlights, challenges, skits, memes, and so much more. So make sure you subscribe and follow us on Twitter at SportsIFF and Instagram at IFF Sports so you don't miss out on anything. This is our first podcast ever, so don't cook us too hard here. We have had a bunch of technical difficulties going on, 2-hour troubleshoot, and
not to mention the
coronavirus that is really derailing our entire process here.
Yeah, we were all gonna fucking record this at uni.
Yeah, we were all together at school, would have sat down in one room on one futon, put a camera up and recorded. Now we got to do it this way. We got one person on the phone, you know, through the webcam, and it's just all over the place.
First with quarterbacks, I got Tom Brady, number one, and I think he's gonna retire.
Wrong.
That's wrong right there.
Fucking wrong.
That's absolutely wrong. He's not. Why would he retire? He said he wants to play till he's like 45.
I think he's hyping everyone up, like with the Hulu commercials and everything else. Was just like, I don't know. I
think that's more of a reason as to why he's not gonna retire.
Yeah, I see him setting himself up for post-football life, but I don't think that ends now. I think
Jared, what do you think?
I think he's coming back to the Patriots. I just don't see him leaving the Patriots at this point. Like, I get it, he wants to prove that he'll be like better. He doesn't need Belichick, but I really just don't think it's gonna. I think he's just gonna stay in New England. I really don't see that why he would move at this point. I think at the end of the day, that's gonna be his best situation.
So, here's my thing. I think brand new stadium, John Gruden, Las Vegas, Oakland Raiders, Tom Brady. Come on. You don't see him in Las Vegas?
I see him going to the Bucks, if anywhere.
You just said he's gonna retire. He can't.
Don't switch it up now.
Predictions. No, but I feel like the Raiders don't work because they need like a franchise quarterback to lead their franchise for the rest, like the next 10 years. Tom Brady's got like a good 2 or 3 years left in him.
But he's gonna bring back Antonio Brown to Las Vegas now.
God. Oh,
God. Imagine Antonio Brown coming back to the Raiders.
No chance,
after almost punching the GM
he called
in the mouth.
a cracker. He can't come back.
He almost punched him in the mouth. Okay, let's move on to Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, I think,
he's going to the Saints.
Yeah, we all agree that he's staying on the Saints. Well, he already is on the Saints, right? They already signed him, or did he just say he's coming back? And they haven't actually.
I think he said he's coming back, but I don't think.
But they actually haven't made a contract yet.
Football, he's staying with the Saints.
Yeah, absolutely. Prescott again tagged on the Cowboys, right? I mean,
I agree with that.
I don't think seems they offered him like the second, or was it the first or second richest deal of all time for quarterbacks?
The richest
still
deal,
didn't accept
but not the most, like not per year, but
the
like
most guaranteed.
Overall.
Most guaranteed,
and he
money.
still doesn't want
most guaranteed, yeah.
This dude's crazy.
I can't tell
He's
you
on
what
crack.
else he wants. He shouldn't be the number one paid quarterback. He's gonna stay there because he's getting tagged. Like they're not gonna try to sign a contract.
So we got a controversial one. Jameis Winston. Where do you think he's going?
Famous
Jameis.
My boy.
Yeah.
I say Chargers.
Okay. Why?
He's got receivers there. Hunter Henry just got tagged there, so he's got his tight end. They're gonna be going heavy O-line as far as free agency and the draft, and it just makes the most sense to me.
Yeah,
Philip Rivers and Jameis Winston are
they already
very
have
similar.
Hold on, so you're telling me
Jameis
that
is definitely the better.
Are you trying to tell me that the Buccaneers don't have a better offensive weapons than the Chargers? You're telling me the Chargers have better weapons? Is what you're telling me?
Than the
I'm
Buccaneers.
saying that the Chargers will work better.
You said the Chargers have the weapons.
Have a running back. They have a running back that can catch the ball out the backfield.
Okay, but
which Tampa Bay.
But they don't
have.
because he's a free agent.
The Buccaneers.
Austin
Eckler resigned.
Eckler just got a 4-year deal.
Melvin Gordon is a free agent, but the Bucks have Chris Goodwin, right?
Godwin.
Yeah,
Godwin.
Yeah.
Godwin.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. And you're telling me they can't sign a running back in free agency or draft one, and then boom, they're the same as the Chargers.
Yeah.
I just think his time is done in Tampa Bay.
I think they give him another.
I think Bruce Arians is done.
All right. I think famous Jameis joins up with
Big Bill
in New England. Oh, that'd be amazing though to see famous Jameis Winston and Bill Belichick.
Except he doesn't have the weapons.
He doesn't have the weapons.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think that works out because then he already struggles throwing picks to good receivers. Now he doesn't have good receivers. So, but he did get LASIK though, so that might correct all of his problems because he got LASIK eye surgery.
Yeah. All right. So next up, Teddy Bridgewater.
Bucks
I'm gonna say
Yeah, you two say
They love him.
Bucks.
yeah.
That's
Bucks.
what you're saying. I'm saying he
would
comes
fit
back.
perfectly.
I'm saying he comes back as the Saints back up on a 1-year deal. Then when Breeze retires next year, he signs a long-term deal and he stays. I think the Saints give him the confidence that he'll be the starter in a year from now, and he'll remain because that's a good situation for him to just step right into.
I'm intrigued as to what they do with Hill though.
I think it's all smoke about him being the franchise quarterback. I don't
think he's going to be
see
the
it.
franchise
I don't
quarterback,
see it.
but I would still like to see him back on the Saints.
Yeah, I would like to see that too, but I don't think he can lead the team and run the full offense. I don't think that's realistic.
He's not gonna leave. No chance. He's just like so versatile.
Yeah.
Teddy or Taysom?
No, Taysom.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so as we're recording this, Tannehill has just been signed to, what was it, 4 years,
4 years,
117?
118.
Well,
I
it was
believe.
offered. Can he sign it? Officially sign
He
it?
did
yet?
sign it. He
did
officially
sign
signed it, yes.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So that's set. Phillip
Yep.
Rivers, we all think he's going to the
Colts.
Colts. I think that works out. I think the Colts draft a quarterback like early second round because they have 2 early second round picks.
Yeah,
I think they go quarterback with one of those.
that
see
kid
if they
out
can
of Utah
sit-
State is pretty good.
Jordan
I
Love?
think they
Jacob
could,
Eason
Jordan Love.
or Jordan
That's
Love.
it.
I don't think Jordan Love makes it that far, but that's for a different video in our mock draft videos. So yeah. On to running backs now. First one, Kenyon Drake.
I have the Bucks for this one. So this
Dude,
is where they
you
pick
have
up
like
their running back.
4 people to the Bucks already. No, I'm just
I know.
Bucks
This dude
got a lot of
loves the
cap
Bucks.
space, man.
yeah, this dude and
Nobody wants to go to Tampa Bay, let's be honest.
yeah, I mean, I would
Why
I would
not?
go to Tampa Bay. I like Tampa Bay.
It's in Miami.
That's fun.
Or
in
not.
there.
Fuck.
That's fun.
It's in-
No, but
it's
I
like
think
Florida, bro.
I honestly think he goes to the Cardinals because I think they trade David Johnson. I think they trade David
Yeah,
Johnson.
I think
because
David Johnson's time's up.
Yeah, his time is up. I don't know what they'll get for him. I don't think they'll get much, but I think he's gone. I think Kenyon Drake was definitely more effective down the stretch with him on the team, opposed to David Johnson. So I think he stays with the Cardinals.
Okay. We got Melvin Gordon up next. I'm saying, Dolphins were last in rushing yards last year. Like, they were last in rushing offense. So I can see Melvin Gordon being the perfect fit for the Dolphins after. Put Ryan Fitzpatrick there. You get Josh Rosen some snaps later in the season once you're tanking.
Yeah.
And I'm just having a
It's gonna be
versatile running back.
I think
I just see that.
he pairs up with
Go ahead.
Deshaun Watson on the Texans. I think the Texans with a run game are gonna be much more lethal. I mean, Carlos Hyde was all right, but he's not very dynamic. He's north-south.
He's just
I
a
think
solid back.
He's
has
a
nothing
solid
to-
overall guy, but I think Melvin Gordon he fell out of favor with the Chargers, after the whole contract thing, and I think a new situation for him on a team that would feature him and give him the touches that he needs to be effective. I think the Texans would be good for him.
Okay.
So I have the Colts for Gordon.
Where's
with their
Marlon Mack
O-line,
now? Where's Marlon Mack? Did he disappear?
He's not Gordon. He's not Melvin Gordon.
He had a good
You
year.
get an off
He
season
had a
with
good
Melvin
year
Gordon,
last year.
and you reunite him with Phillip Rivers.
I don't think he
That's
wants to be
funny.
reunited with Phillip Rivers. This had some technical difficulties, but we are back with Derrick Henry, who we all believe is going to be back on the Titans. I don't think there's any dispute
Derrick
there.
Henry's
All right, so on to receivers now. First one off the board, Amari Cooper. You two believe he's going to the Eagles. I think he's staying on the Cowboys.
I just don't think the Cowboys have the money for him.
They don't have the money.
Yeah.
It's going to be 18, 19 mil a year. which if they're gonna sign, the only way they get Cooper is if they tag Dak.
Which they are gonna.
Yep.
They're gonna tag Dak. But I don't.
And that's if
Amari Cooper said he wanted to be a Cowboy for life. I think they make it work. I think he's back on.
But still, I can see him going to the Eagles.
Dallas.
I can still see him going to the Eagles because the Eagles are going to throw big money at receivers this offseason, I think.
I think they'll end up with receivers in the draft. But obviously, they would obviously, if they can get Amari Cooper, they obviously would do that.
Yeah, obviously.
I think
yeah, this draft is stacked in receivers.
Yeah. So next one, AJ Green. I think he's with stays with the Bengals. Probably get tagged. Joe Burrow recently said that if he's on the Bengals, he wants AJ Green to be there. And I think the front office is going to try to make a good decision, buy their new quarterback, and keep around a big weapon for him.
Yeah. I just don't think you can get rid of. See, I'm a Jets fan, and it just doesn't work for the Jets. I feel like if you're gonna bring back Robbie Anderson, which that's one we didn't even put on this list, which I think they're gonna bring back Robbie Anderson. I just don't see a need for AJ Green with the amount of depth that's at wide receiver this draft.
Yeah.
I just don't see.
You can get a quality wide receiver in the second round.
He doesn't want to be with the Bengals, but they're just gonna. The Bengals want him so badly because he's been there for so long and they know him.
They might put him on transition tag though.
I don't think there is transition tag with this new CBA.
There's gotta be.
In another upcoming video, we will be discussing the CBA. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Okay.
Emmanuel Sanders. We had three different picks here.
This is one I think he's going to the Jets. It's just with Demaryius Thomas there, Adam Gase, they both worked well in Denver. It just makes sense to me.
I have the Cowboys, just for the sole fact that I have a Amari Cooper leaving. So
I think he stays on the Niners. I think he stays put.
I think any of those three places are good for him.
Yeah.
And
I think he's going to go to whoever's going to really give him the contract he wants.
Exactly. Give him a good 2-year deal.
Yeah.
He's a great receiver, even though he's old as shit.
Yeah.
And he's really not that old, but
yeah.
He's what, 31, 32?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Hunter Henry, tight end.
Chargers.
He's been tagged.
Chargers, been tagged.
I think he's just staying there.
Austin Hooper, I think he ends up with Bill Belichick, gives Tom Brady, who stays there, some more weapons.
That does make sense, but I don't think Tom Brady's staying there, so I'm going to go Redskins.
It's got to be good Redskins, yep.
But wait until you see
There's
how
just
many
so much
players can put to the Redskins. It's like half the free agency.
It's bad, yeah, I know.
Like the whole secondary free agent list is going to the Redskins, apparently. I don't even know if that works out money-wise. I don't know how much money they got.
The Redskins will go after multiple corners in free agents.
Okay. It doesn't mean they're going to get them. They go after them.
It doesn't mean they're going to get them.
But I mean,
I
100% think that they will get Austin Hooper.
All right.
They will push the hardest to get him.
So, all right. So quickly running through the offensive line, we believe Brandon Sheriff already has been tagged by the Redskins, so he'll be staying in Washington. Anthony Costanzo, a tackle, we believe he's going to end up with the Colts. All three of us.
He got extended.
He did get extended. He officially extended? Okay, so he's going to be with the Colts. Jack Conklin, I think he's going to end up on the Browns. These two think he's going to end up on the Jets.
Nobody wants to go to the Browns right now, honestly.
The Browns are a tough place to go right now, but I think if the Browns throw enough money at him, he'll end up there. But both these teams need the tackles. Trent Williams.
I say Browns.
I see you changed it from a first round to a second round. So
Okay.
You didn't look stupid on the air. No, but I think he ends up on the Cardinals for a second round pick. Is what I said.
I'm not trading anything more than a 4th round pick for this dude, honestly. That's just me, though.
To the Jets for a 4th round. All right, Brian Bulaga. I think he stays with the Packers. He's been there for like 16 years. I really don't see him leaving. Like at this point, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Jason Peters. I think he stays with the Eagles.
I think he
He's
retires.
going to retire.
He said he wants to play another year, so I think if the Eagles give him a contract, he'll stick around. Obviously, a 1
That's
year
if they give him
deal.
a contract.
He was graded as I was reading an article on him. He was graded one of the highest. He was still graded very high for his age. Like
Okay.
he's still a contributing piece.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joe Thuney.
Thuney.
I
Jets have
believe,
been in talks with him.
I think
the
Jordan. I
Browns.
think he's going to the Jets, and here Ken thinks he's going to the Browns. All right.
They just, yeah.
That moves us
Lineman.
on to the defensive line now. So we've got Jadeveon Clowney up first. I think he ends up on the Colts.
I think the Giants.
I say the
Have all that
Giants.
cap space.
I say the Giants, but the Jets also do need him coming from a Jets fan, so obviously.
The I would obviously love to see him in a
makes
Giants
more
uniform.
sense.
I would love to see him in a Giants uniform, but I think what the money that he wants, we have so many holes that if we contribute like 20 plus million to this one
That's
player,
the same thing with the Jets.
that I don't know that that's the best option for us as a whole, because obviously he's going to be good, but he's not like if we were paying the best defensive lineman $22 million, I would be like, all right, bet. But he's not the best. He's good. He's in the top, top five. But his sack numbers aren't super high, and he'd be getting paid too much, I think, for what he's worth on a team that needs a lot of things filled. So I think it goes to the Colts for that reason, who are a win now, sign this one piece, and they can go.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Buccaneers, I think he gets tagged. Shaq Barrett.
Yep.
Yeah. Chris Jones, staying on the Chiefs, right? I believe he's not going anywhere. DJ Reader. Yeah, I think ends up on the Bills.
D-tackle.
Bills does
Broncos.
make sense.
I think the Bills help on the defensive line, interior pressure, really complete that defense.
I think the Broncos will be really dominant D-line with Von Miller. They'll have Bradley Chubb back, and then they can have DJ Reader, which is good run stop.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Unique Ngakoue, onto him. He's
Jets.
obviously been tagged by he will be tagged by the Jaguars, so it will have to be a trade. Yeah, he's gonna have to get traded. So he can either. Ken, you think he's gonna stay with the Jags? Not gonna get traded anywhere?
Oh no, I think he'll probably get traded. Probably to the Dolphins, if anywhere.
Okay, so you're just gonna copy my prediction then?
No.
He's what?
I was gonna put that earlier until he got tagged.
Yeah. But no, I think the Dolphins make sense because they need a lot of pieces and they have a lot of draft capital. I think it would be easy for them to make a move for that. Unique Ngakoue to the Dolphins for me.
Yep.
On to Michael Pierce, defensive tackle for the Ravens. He's on the Ravens. I think he stays on the Ravens. I think the Ravens keep trying to run it back. Key piece. I think they make the move for it. Keep him there.
I agree.
All right. Javon Hargrave.
No, you skipped one. Leonard Williams.
Oh, my bad.
Leonard Williams.
Leonard Williams. I think he stays on the Giants because we traded for him. I figure we just look stupid if we don't keep him. But if he wants too much money, then I think we let him walk.
He's not worth it coming from a Jets fan, I know. But honestly, I could see the Packers taking him because they've already done that with a bunch of New York D tackles where they just take them for a shit ton of either a cheap ass contract like they did with Muhammad Wilkerson, where they underpaid him a lot, but you never know.
I have the Cardinals because they only have Chandler Jones on defense as far as line, and Leonard Williams would be a big addition for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only thing is Leonard Williams is gonna get double teamed every single time on the Cardinals, and he doesn't succeed like that. When he was with the Jets, he got double teamed every single play, and it didn't work.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
The thing is,
go ahead.
Well, if he gets signed by the Cardinals, that's less pressure on Chandler Jones.
Matt Judon, I think he's just on the Ravens still. They just stick with the Ravens. Yeah, when we get down to this further in the list, Coach Ken is going to have to take over because I'm just not really too familiar with this. I think I will say that I believe that we're moving into
There's some good ones for corners and stuff.
yeah. So just to wrap up the defensive line, linebacker area, I'm just gonna go.
Let's just look at some big names.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mention Corey Littleton really quick because I think he ends up on the Giants because that's exactly what the Giants need, a 3-down linebacker that can cover. So I hope he ends up on the Giants. Willie, I don't know, but that's the pick I want on the Giants. Corey Littleton.
Look at Dante Fowler. I can see him on the Browns. I don't see him going to the Jets, but the Browns just make sense to me. He kind of fits there.
Yeah, he would. He honestly, I think he's a versatile guy too. You can put him on the line. You can put him at the outside linebacker. I think he could end up on the Giants if they don't go with Corey Littleton, but I don't think they get both. I think they get one or the other if they get any. I don't think there's any way they get both on the team. But either one would be okay for me.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Littleton goes to
another
the
big
Browns.
name. What was that?
I said I think Littleton goes to the Browns.
Okay.
Just because they cut their 2 starting middle linebackers this week.
And
he's the best one in free agency.
Yeah. Another big name, Kyle Van Noy. I think he just stays with the Patriots.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, he just doesn't leave that place.
All right, so into defensive backs now. Are we anybody else who want to cover on the linebackers?
I think I'm good on that.
No. Bud Dupree is going to be tagged.
Bud Dupree, yep. Okay. All right, Blake Martinez stay with the Packers.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, on to defensive backs.
All right. Byron Jones, biggest name probably in cornerbacks. I say he just goes to the Jets. The Jets have been in talks with that, I know, for a while.
Yeah.
Or they're interested in him.
The
Eagles also make sense.
the Eagles do also make sense.
Yeah.
Just because the Eagles need wide receiver cornerback. So
exactly.
If they can get 2 of the bigger names, if one from wide receiver, one from cornerback, I think they go for it.
Yep.
I agree.
All right, here we go to all the. Let's just look at all the players that could end up on the Redskins according to Coach Ken.
Trey
Boston, Xavier Rhodes, Kendall Fuller. Bro, Kendall Fuller is not going to go to the Redskins.
Kendall Fuller's.
Kendall Fuller's on the Chiefs, right?
He's going to go there.
Kendall Fuller's on the Chiefs right now?
Is he on the Chiefs or the Bears?
Kyle's on the Bears.
Chiefs.
Kendall's on the Chiefs. I think he stays with the Chiefs. Why would he leave the Chiefs unless they're not going to pay him anything?
There's no way they don't.
You don't think they're going to? No. He's the best cornerback on the team. Why would they get rid of him?
No way.
They need help. They need help in pass
2
coverage.
cheaper corners. And Xavier Rhodes and Kendall Fuller would be perfect for that.
Okay, you guys don't have money according to you guys.
Yes,
Hold on. Let's just look at who's on the Redskins totally overall. Austin Hooper, who's gonna require a big contract. Brandon Sheriff just got tagged. I'm sure that's not cheap. Then we move in to let's see here. Trey Boston, that's a hefty sum of money right there.
No, that's not too much.
Plus your don't forget your number 2 overall pick. Don't forget your number 2 overall pick. That'll probably be Chase Young. That's like $8 or $9 million right there. That's not
you gotta remember who you're
not
talking
cheap.
about, and it's free agency.
Yeah, but
The Washington Redskins are free
you have
agency.
$60 million.
This money, you need to set across the money for the draft.
The Jets have $50 million. I expect them to sign like 3 or 4 players.
Yeah,
That's it.
Kendall Fuller's not going to come super cheap.
No.
And Xavier Rhodes, even though he had a bad year, he's not going to accept like a super crappy contract.
He's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah,
even
though he had a really bad year and hasn't been performing, he's been going downhill. He's not going to take a veteran minimum contract or something to fit him on the roster. On the Redskins, of all teams.
None of them would sit. Kendall Fuller would be the only one to take a less contract.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody on here is going to take a less contract. He's from Virginia.
It doesn't
matter.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If he can stay on the Chiefs, if he's going to take less money, he's due to stay on the Chiefs to win another Super Bowl, not to come to the Washington Redskins.
Well, the Chiefs could go for like Bradbury or Byron Jones too.
If anybody's coming to the Chiefs, it's to collect that bag. It's not to collect any fucking wins.
We don't have much cap, do they?
No, you mean the Redskins, right, Jordan?
The Redskins, my bad.
Yeah,
if anybody's going to the Redskins, they're going to collect the bag.
All right, Devin McCourty, as we recorded this, signed with the Patriots, 2-year extension, so that stays. Justin Simmons, tagged by the Broncos. Has he been tagged yet, Ken? Or is he just predicted to be tagged.
Simmons has been tagged.
Has been tagged.
Okay.
Jimmy Ward, I think,
He's gonna stay.
probably will stay with the Niners. I don't think the Niners really want to lose any key pieces on the defense. I think they believe that they can run it back next year for sure. So I don't think they go anywhere with that. Clinton Dix.
I say the Jags, but
Jags.
it could also be the Bears again. He
Yeah.
can go lots of places.
Yeah, he'll have a lot of suitors. His
He can go to
contract won't be
Redskins,
that
too.
good. Yeah, of course. Just put everybody with the Redskins.
I mean, he was there
Just
last year.
throw
and
him
there's
right
a lot
over
of
on the
Alabama
Redskins.
players.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chris
it didn't
Harris.
work out great, but
I think Chris Harris ends up on the Eagles if they don't get Byron Jones. I don't think they get both.
Yeah, there's no
I
way
don't
they
think they
get both.
get both.
I think
So-
if the Jets don't get Byron Jones, they'll probably go after Chris Harris. So.
Yeah, and Chris Harris also said something. He tweeted at Tyrann Mathieu trying to join the Chiefs. So if he gets a good contract,
I can see that.
think
That's
that works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why is Ebron in the
Yeah,
DBs?
yeah, because Ken added it at the end. He added some extra
Okay.
players that he would like to talk about. So you can run through these, Ken. These are just some miscellaneous players that we wanted to add at the end of this video. So Coach Ken, you can go ahead with that.
alright. So I have Eric Ebron going to the Patriots. Need a tight end, so that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
1 second. Pause that.
This guy, this guy, he's getting
Where
yelled
the
at. He's
fuck
getting
is
yelled. He's getting yelled at.
Go to fuck the bed.
Yeah, I don't know why he added some of these ones. I don't know that.
Brian Poole, I know he's gonna go back to
Larry
the Jets.
Fitzgerald will stay on the Cardinals for sure. Brian Poole probably back in the Jets. Trey Waynes, he can go to any team that needs like some cornerback help. Probably somewhere cheap. He's not gonna get a big contract.
Jordan Jenkins is gonna resign for sure.
Jamie Collins, I'd probably say back on the Patriots.
Sorry, guys.
That would make sense. Yeah, it's okay, Coach Ken.
This fucker.
This guy.
Hey, bro.
Alright. Alright,
Yeah,
so we kind
who
of
else you got?
just ran through those right there. Is there anybody else you want to add to this? Or are we
Nah,
solid on this one?
we Gucci.
So thank you guys for watching. That wraps up our first ever podcast of NFL free agents. Free agency starts on March 18th, so that's coming up soon. So thank you guys for watching the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The links will be down in the description. Stay tuned for some new videos that we'll have coming out soon. And peace out. We'll see you guys later.
Peace. Thanks for watching.